Hello paper crafters, I have a new video for you. This one will show you the Cheery Lynn Designs doily dies that I have just gotten in. What you're seeing right now are the cuddle, they call them the Cuddle Hug metal adapter plates. There is one that is S114 and that is 5.5 by 7 3/4 inches. And then there's this one, the littler one, which is S113, which is 4.25 by 5.5 inches. And my first question when I got these, well, why not just get the big one for everything, and why get the small one? But when I started working with it, I answered my question, because the smaller one is much easier to get through your cuddle bug, and you don't have to take as much strength and energy to push it through. So I would use the small ones with the small dies and the bigger one only for the bigger dies, just because they are hard to get through. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a sample of that later to give you some tips. But I wanted to let you know, with the S114, you will need the DL106 goes with that plate, the DL104, and the DL101. The rest of the plates can fit on the smaller one, the S13, and that's DL109, DL108, and I will go through these and let you see more. DL107, DL105, DL103, and DL102. So just quickly, I want to show you how this works so you can see how easy and beautiful these come out. You just take your cuddle bug and you use, let's see, an A plate, the C plate for cutting, and then you put your doily die down. This one I'm using is, I believe it's DL103 that I'm using here. And then you put this on top, and then, forgot my metal plate. Here's the metal plate, and you can see how thin and it's kind of flimsy. Put the metal plate down, then the die, and then the paper. And then on this one, use a nice warped bowed B plate, well used, because I'm afraid that one of my plates are going to crack in here, and you might as well lose one that's all yuckied up than a nice new one, then shatter that. And anyone who's used their cuddle bug a lot, I think, knows we've all shattered a plate here and there. So you just run it through, and it does take some oomph when you get to the plate, because that plate creates a really good shim. And you say, well, can I make paper shims and stuff? I'm absolutely sure you can. But the reason why the plate ensures these deep cuts, because I've been reading a lot where people were not getting the deep cuts, and they were having to run their things through and tape them down. And if you get this, you don't have to worry about it. You can see how cleanly, too, the die comes out, and then if you just tap it really good, cleans right out. So I set up a station. In my craft room, I have a clean garbage can, and I just swing it back and forth in that garbage can, and I don't even have to use a pin to poke things out. I didn't poke out one single one, and I did them all up last night. And then in here in the dies, you can shake this out, and a lot will fall out too, but they poke out so easily. You can just see how quickly that goes. I honestly made up all these samples in less than an hour and a half. It was like an hour and 20 minutes. And I was having trouble with one set of dies too. I don't think I knew how to use them correctly. Now I think I do. But you can see how quickly that goes, and you can make those up. Now I want to get on to show you the products and what they make. So the first die that we have is the DL101, and this is what it looks like. It's a very pretty lace kind of pattern. They're all lacy doilies, and they're kind of shows that. I'm gonna telescope that up. And then how that comes out is to look like that. Now doesn't that look like a real doily? That is just so amazing how well that cuts and how beautiful that comes out. And then what's nice here is you have the solid center to do totally, you could stamp right on there a whole scene with anything round. Okay, our next one is DL102. And I'll turn you around. These metal of these dies are colored, which is kind of fun too. And DL102, I think I read somewhere that this is one of the most popular designs that Cheery Lynn has. I think a couple of other big stamp companies picked it up too. I, for one, know I think Paper Tray Ink picked it up, and I think it made it very popular. And again, it's solid, looks truly like a doily. The next one is DL103. I kind of think of a snowflake when I look at this one. There's the back of that, you can see it. And that is the one I did up the sample, so that was right when I said it. And then I'm just going to flip to white for you, because I did this one in a dark color. But I do think it looks very much like a snowflake. Very pretty. Just look how beautifully that comes out. Okay, the next one is DL105, and it's the butterfly. And I think this one will be, oh, I skipped DL104. I will get to that, but let's go with the 105 butterfly. And this one has been very popular. This has been the most requested one I have. I haven't sold any yet, but people, this is the one they've all asked for me to get. So I predict this one will sell out. Of course, bend the wings and get some dimension there. I'm sorry, I skipped DL104, another snowflake one. You can see the back of that. DL104 comes out. I had to do the foil for you because I know how much you all like the foil. And there it is. Shows how beautiful that comes out. The next one is DL106, and this is the hearts. Show you on the back. And then there was something different about the hearts that I wanted to show you. The hearts come taped together like this. Remove that tape, and you can kind of see they have this plate in them, and I think that's so you can line them up and cut out around designs that you may have stamped. And this one comes out really nice. There's switch over to dark side. There's the heart, and then I did some red foil, and then another one, you get that image, and then you get that image, and then that one, and then the one in the center here. So you get all those from the one set. Very, very beautiful. Okay, the next one is DL107, and looks like that. And I just wanted to show you something in the DL107. This is how it's done. Very pretty. And if you look closely, to me, these look like butterflies right there in the design. So that, again, for those of you who love butterflies, that definitely looks like a little butterfly to me. The next one is DL108. This is my favorite in the whole collection. And when you see why, if you know me, you know why. I think this does look like a doily, a true lace doily. I think that is absolutely stunning with all those little holes poked in it. To me, this is the most beautiful one. I just like it. And I know you guys will have your different opinions. And DL109, another, they're all beautiful, but that one's just my favorite. DL109, that's what it looks like in the back. And this is how it comes up. And if you look at this one up closely, it kind of looks a lot like Paisleys. And Paisleys were wildly popular there. Well, that's it. Wrapping it up quickly so I don't run out of time. I send this out to my friend Kathleen in Colorado, who thinks it's hilarious when I run out of time of things and quickly wrap things up. If you have any questions, please email me and visit my blog. On my blog, I will give the dimensions of these dies for those of you who need to know that for your crafting needs. Thank you very much. Have a great day. These will be popular, so order early. I will be able to order more, but they may back order quickly. Thank you. Bye-bye.